So, folks, you all may be aware that Attorney General Letitia James is currently under indictment because she has multiple properties, and one of them is listed as a residence when it apparently should not be. That's the allegation of the government, that Attorney General Letitia James is essentially doing a fraud on the United States government. And, well, it turns out that there's a pretty good reason for Letitia James having that place listed as a residence. And the reason for that is essentially, it is a residence. She visits it often because one of her family members lives there rent-free. So it is not, in fact, a rental property that she rents out to make money on the side, as the government has been alleging. It is, in fact, inhabited by, I believe, her grandniece? Yeah. In the indictment, the prosecutor, Lindsay Halligan, accuses Miss James of having misrepresented the purpose of the house when she purchased it in August of 2020 for $137,000. The indictment says that while Miss James indicated to her mortgage broker that she expected to use the house as a second home, she had instead used it as a rental investment property, renting the property to a family. But in June, Miss Thompson testified to a grand jury in Norfolk that she had lived in the house for years, and that she did not pay rent. A person familiar with her testimony said. She was not asked to testify again, and the grand jury that voted to indict Miss James was not seated in Norfolk, but in Alexandria. So if you're wondering, wait a minute, who's this Miss Thompson person? And that is that, well, let's take a look. The family, Nakia Thompson, and her children have lived at the address ever since, according to two people familiar with the home. And what is the relation? Oh, several times a year, the people said, a great aunt who purchased the house in 2020 with Miss Thompson in mind would come for an extended stay.
Trump's head must be a residence, as Letitia James has been living there rent-free for a while.
It's true. Saket Tanuki, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. And also, yeah, basically, Letitia James was letting her great niece stay at this house without paying rent because she's just swell like that, you know? Like, she's just cool. And it's listed properly as a residence because she owns it. She visits it and lives there and doesn't charge rent. So it kind of turns out there's literally no case against her. This is why every attempt to look into Letitia James on this count has gone absolutely nowhere, because there's just nothing here. You know? She sounds like a great aunt. She's a great aunt. So it just, I don't know, like, it's just another example of how utterly bullshit this entire administration is. Every single day, in every conceivable way, just utterly without principles and utterly without merit. There's not much more to say on this story. You know, I feel like I should have a lot more to say, but, like, it's just a fabricated pretext to go after an attorney general that Donald Trump personally doesn't like. Simple as. What we have is weaponized government corruption against Trump's adversaries. It is a symptom of fascism as we are rapidly descending into it. So, that being said, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because why not? Click the buttons.
Riverboat deck is going to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube is where she streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, and plenty more. Her sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's